You know, because Percy were beat, flat on the deck. There were that much room between Sam Tyndall's wood and that jack. Now, Percy's got his last wood, just about to bowl, and I shouts, "Remember to brook!" You should have seen this wood. As sweet as a nut, curls in and cuddles that jack, just like she should be cuddled here.
Oh, that chance.
Well, what makes you think it was your shouting did that?
Well, it stands to reason, doesn't it, knowing Percy, honour at regiment and all that jazz?
Well, what do you know about that? You never did national service.
Yeah, well, I read about it, didn't I? And we did Kipling at school, and I don't mean behind the bike sheds. The one I can remember is the regiment. The road... Anyway, it were me. You ask him.
I don't think I'll bother.
Thanks very much. 8:30 they're over tonight, OK?
What, not till 8:30?
Well, I've got a van job on, haven't I? I might be late back.
Yeah, OK. See you then. Ta-ra.
So you are getting some work then? Only I don't think that Cardiff wind is doing you much good.
Yeah, so I've noticed. This is an ex-mate of mine. Lad I used to work with. He wants some paving stones delivering. He'd make himself a patio.
Hey, we could do one of them in backyard.
Well, I could lay you a few flags if you like. On top of your flags, you know. Only not tomorrow because I'm delivering some furniture to Eccles tomorrow.
Oh, you are doing well, aren't you?
Well, things could be better. I could have that curly back for a start. He's due this morning.
Where's he been?
He's having his idea of an holiday. He's bought himself one of these rail tickets. You know the sort of thing. 8,000 signal boxes in 4 days.
I've often thought about going on one of them. Touring the north of England, say, by rail. Well, I mean, you can see things from a train that you can't see from anywhere else.
Oh, you do. Sidings, coal dumps inside a tunnel.
Anyway, if he comes in, will you tell him I'll see him in the Rovers at 12:30?
I thought you said 8:30, or am I getting mixed up?
No, that is Kev at 8:30. That's after we finish. This is before we start, OK?
All right. Didn't you want anything?
Yeah, I said if you see Curly, tell him I'm in the...
I mean, didn't you want to buy anything?
No, I just saw Kev through the window.
He only comes in here to make his appointments, love. Don't want to buy anything, do you?
Not if I can help it, especially not LPs.
Jack. Hey, do you think your Terry could help, love?
Oh, it is up to here, love. He's helping a mate of his out, and then he's got to move some furniture to Eccles. That's a job I fixed him up with. Well, I know another fellow that could help you out, and he'd be plenty of muscle, willing and able, cheap and cheerful.
Oh, do you think you could fetch him for us?
No sooner was said than done.
Oh, great. Oh, good. Oh.
What do you like doing, Jack's and me?
What do you think?
Well, I suppose he's better than out. Just.
Oh, come on round here. Now, see, I want 3 crates of lager, 3 more...
Can he shout up a bit? It's my sinuses, you see. Whenever I get a dry throat, it affects my hearing. I suppose a pint's out of the question.
Oh, go on. It'll come out your wages, mind.
Do you mean I get paid and all?
What do you mean, no food?
I mean no food. N-O-F-O-O-D, no food. What do you think I mean?
Well, why?
Vera?
I can't be in 2 flaming places at once now, can I?
Well, can't you get somebody else to do him?
Who? Go on, point him out to me. Who?
Vera, come on, I'll tell you all about it.
Oh, 84p. Will you give me the right money?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks ever so, dear. Hey, Jack, give these girls some lagers, will you?
Serpently, my love.
Oh, and some light ales from down there.
Right.
Hey, yo! What do you think you're doing?
I'm riding this bike over Niagara Falls.
Less than the funny stuff. Look, you're a window cleaner, you, not a flaming pot man.
Well, that's where you're wrong. I'm helping friends out, aren't I?
Friends? Everybody that works in a pub's a friend of yours.
Right, then, I'm out of there, Betty. And why not? Salt of the earth are publicans and all who serve under them. Am I right, Betty?
That's right. Get them light ales up, love.
They are. Indispensable. That's me.
Not for me, you flaming knot. Do you know, at times I could strangle him. He's supposed to be out on his round.
He's only helping Betty out.
Well, she can't cope on her own, Vera.
He's a big, strong lad, just what she needs.
Oh, aye, he's a big, strong lad in here. Ask him to do a job at home, though, and he's crippled with flaming rheumatics.
Hey, isn't that,
Yes, that's right. Frank Harvey had her working here when he was standing in. When I say working, she's about as much use as a chocolate fireguard.
Right, where shall I start?
Oh, right.
Oh, you can start on me anytime, darling.
Put your eyes back in, Dad. They're falling out.
Hey, yo! Get round here. Never get him home now. How did you go on then?
Great. No danger, was there? No danger at all. I had the beating of him right from the first end. I mean, only dragged it out for the sake of the spectators.
Gad Phyllis sat at Ledger Seat for a start.
Why are you taking her on a bowling trip? What is it they say? To the victor, the spoils? Spoils is the word. She'd spoil out with that one. What you've been listening to is an old woman's fantasy. I'm not taking her on bowling trip or any other, so if you see her, you tell her.
Hey, Percy, why don't you tell her yourself? She usually pops in here for a quick one on a break.
Does she? Yeah. Well, like I say, you tell her.
We're going to have to get sugar in now, don't we? Anyway, come on, we've got time for a quick one. What is it? 2 library lambs and a pint of
We'll have to get a move on, Vera.
What do you want to do, Ron? Where's Jack?
Down here. Jack, what are you doing down there?
He's looking at me legs.
Hey, watch it, you. That's my husband he's talking about.
He's still looking at me legs.
Seeing as you're all so flaming interested in what I'm doing, I'm sorting bottles out down here.
Oh, are you? Well, get on your iron legs then, show us a bit of that extra money you've been earning. Get us 2 lager and lamb, a pint of bitter. And seeing as how he's so helpful, you can bring him up to the table for us.
You're going to have to get used to living in full glare of publicity, working alongside me, kid.
I bet Joan Collins has the same trouble.
Jack?
Yes,
Jack?
my love, yes. Gotcha.
Oh, not you again. You following me or something? I'm meeting you in the pub at 8:30.
No, you're not. You're helping me out with the job at 6:30. Curly's let me down. He's staying on with his mum and dad for a couple of days.
6:30?
Yeah, shifting some paving stones for a mate of mine. It's only a couple of hours' work. Be a few quid in it for you.
Yeah, OK.
Smashing. Pick up at Hilda's, right?
I don't suppose you wanted to buy anything?
Not a chance.
Any chance of a bite to eat, Betty, love?
Oh, do us a favour, look. We've not even fed the customers. I tell you what, you nip out and get something. We'll finish off.
Aye, right, love, right. See you, kid. Thought you were working.
Till 5 o'clock. Nice start when you finish, mate.
5 o'clock. I'll have 6 hours in front of me, trapped behind that bar counter with the glamorous floor.
Don't make me laugh. She's after younger stuff than you, mate. Me, for instance.
Watch it, laddie. Remember your mother.
My mother is your wife.
Oh, give up what I'm trying to forget it. Look, if you want to be useful, you can lend us a couple of quid. Better than that, you can give us a couple of quid for getting that Eccles job for you. Come and think of it. It's worth a fiver.
You can have 2 quid and think yourself lucky, mate.
Want a cup of tea?
Oh, yeah, you chuck your money about, don't you? Yeah, I'll have a cup of tea.
Give us 2 teas and a fry up. Make it a work of art, will you? I'm hungry.
Hey, I haven't seen Percy Sugden, have you, Jack?
No, I'm pleased to say I haven't.
Oh, I was only...
Are you ready? I just want to word with my husband.
Oh, leave it, dear. Look, if he tries on Tom Rehearsal, he'll get no change, will he?
Oh, I don't know so much. It's got a funny sort of attraction, that one, you know, like snakes have. Must have worked on me at one time. God knows, it didn't last long. Hey, yo! Just watch it.
What? Watch what?
Well, you know when I don't want you to watch, don't you? So just think on.
Have a lovely night, love. Win a lot of money. Got a son and husband of sport.
Hey!
What? There's something you want?
Yeah, I want you to stop pouring me.
Me? It's your imagination, love. You've been dreaming too much about me. Who can blame you?
Who is that? I know his face.
Undertaker Elder. It's out in for business. He's got a special offer on you if you're not feeling too clever. Tell you what, he won't do a lot for the profits. He's only had half since he come in.
Are you expecting that lad of yours?
That lad of mine, darling, has only got one interest in life. Money. Don't understand the finer points in life, like beautiful young blondes, things like that. It's money. Morning, noon and night. It's what you call an obsession. I wonder where he gets it from. It's certainly in from me.
I hope he doesn't get anything from you.
He won't. Not if I can help it. Hey, have a look at this here.
Oh, pull the other one. Hey, I've told you.
They're entitled.
Morning, ladies.
Hello.
So, what did the gaffer say, Betty? Am I still on the strength, or is he going to start humping his ale about himself?
I don't think there's any chance of that. No, I think he'd be as pleased as I am if he carried on helping us out.
Say no more. I'll go and get myself a cup.
OK, Doug. And how he's got in on the act, I'll never know. Well, we'd have been in a mess without him, love. Well, yeah, but let's face it, Betty. When it comes to bar staff, Jack Duckworth's hardly the cream de la cream, is he?
So, I mean, if the brewery says I'm OK, Betty, I should be in line for some right money then, don't you think?
Oh, yes, love, but we'll have to look into that.
Well, no rush this afternoon will do. Hey, there's one more important thing I must know before I sign up.
What's that, love?
What about my fellow worker, my comrade in arms, the wonderful Gloria? Is she still here?
Yes, she is.
Great, eh? What a team, eh? We could run Caesar's Palace, never mind this shop.
Right, I've done. All as clean as a new pin, so you start making a mess of it again. Oh, you want to be careful with that lifting. You could do yourself an injury.
Think of all them disappointed women.
Oh, I don't know.
Hey.
Ta-ra, then.
Try.
Oh.
We're not open yet, love.
Oh, I don't want to drink. I don't drink, as a matter of fact. Mrs. Turpin?
No, I'm Mrs. Ogden.
I'll tell her.
Oh, look, there's a mark on this bar. Fancy me missing that. Don't want to go leaving me job half done, do I?
Somebody wanting me?
Mrs. Turpin?
Yes.
I'm from the brewery. Jarvis Accounts Department. I've come to do the stock taking and go over the books.
Oh, yes. Mr. Newton said you'd be coming.
Well, sooner I start, the sooner I'll finish. I don't want to inconvenience you or your staff.
Would you like to come through to the living room?
My. This register's served its time. We do recommend the ones that give a printout now, you know. Makes the tracing of errors easier.
Hey, what do you think about that, then?
Was she on the fiddle bet?
Oh, she could have been on out. She's on a boat now, that's all I know.
Frighten me, them fellas, you know. They always want you to get in on that pay-as-you-earn and national insurance, but I'm not having it, because I'm self-employed, me.
They must think there's somewhat up. He wouldn't have come here just for the good of his health.
And that's the real reason Bet went. Because she was frightened of what they might find.
And I know I'm behind on my stamps, but that's because my card got lost.
Oh, can you manage? Right.
Hey, be sharp, you. Baldwin's looking for you.
Oh, this isn't a fast service place, you know. Those barn cakes take a lot of making up. If you can't accept the fact, I suggest you order something else.
What have I said?
Oh, so you do get a dinner hour then?
Just about. It's up to our eyes, isn't it?
Don't now you stick regular employment.
You used to when you have it. Want a drink?
No, sir.
Have a pint of shandy, please, love, and a mint potato pie.
Pint shandy, meat and potato.
All right, her, isn't she?
He's too old for you.
I know she's too old for me. Don't stop her being all right, does it?
No. Listen, what are you doing this afternoon?
Same as I was doing this morning. Fixing brake pipes to an escort.
Why don't you do yourself a favour and give me hand shifting furniture?
What? Instead of kill, you mean? No chance.
There's nobody got any enterprise around here, has there? They're all scared of the bosses.
I'm not scared of them. I just prefer the one I got to you, that's all.
Yeah, love.
Hey up, the bailiffs are here.
What was that then? And what are you hiding for?
Listen, once them fellas get your number, you're paying tax from here till kingdom come.
You sure you don't mind helping me move the stuff?
No problem.
I've normally got a mate with me.
That's okay. Let's get going, eh?
Sure. Look, no particular rush, is there?
No, just thinking about your time, that's all.
Don't worry, mate, you'll pay for it.
What are them fellas doing with the carpet? I don't know.
Here we are, then.
Oh, you haven't. Oh, Jimmy, you haven't.
Come on, Queen, let's not be having all that again.
I told you. I'm not having that woman's mouldy furniture in my house.
It's good stuff.
I'm not even sure I'm having a mouldy husband now I come to think of it.
Shout me a minute. Look, I told you I was coming. I'm having to pay for the blessed van. Now, don't go throwing a wobbly on me.
You take too much for granted.
Oh, come on, Queen.
No!
Stupid cow. She's not herself. She's supposed to be on these tranquilizers, only she refuses to take them. She'll come round.
Yeah? When, though?
I'll talk to her.
And whose furniture is this, anyway?
Oh, it's mine. Every stick. It's like part of my settlement. It's my half, you see.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to. So what do you want me to do with it? Start taking it back?
No. Oh, no. Look, can you hang on to it for a day or two?
Oh, can I?
Just for a day or two. I'll make it worth your while.
So this bloke was leaving his wife and going to move in with this other woman?
Yeah, and try to take half his furniture with him, only she's not having any. Great mates you've got.
Well, you've done all right. What are you complaining about?
I'm complaining because I've got another job on and I've got nowhere to stick the stuff. There's no room at your garage, is there?
Oh, you must be joking. There's no room to swing a cat.
You just have to put it in the backyard then.
1 hour back?
Yeah.
And how are you going to get it in? Because you're not inconveniencing my pigeons.
You just have to pile it, stack it up.
Oh, your mother's going to love you for that. I can just see her sat there in the living room with no light coming through the window because the backyard is full of timber.
Well, what am I going to do then? You tell me, seeing as it's all flaming clever.
Well, I suggest you get them in. But it's your shout.
Just half for me.
Vodka and tonic, love. Solve your problem yet?
No, and I don't see how I'm going to, short of putting a match to it.
Well, look, if you promise me it's only for a few days, I think I might be able to help you.
It is, yeah.
Well, I've still got the lease on a builder's yard my husband used to have. Only standing there empty. How would that be for you?
Oh, terrific.
93 pence, please.
I'll get that.
No need. If you want to do something in return, just tidy it up a bit. And promise me you'll be out when I want you out.
I will, definitely.
Right, thanks.
You all right, Betty? You look a bit tired.
Oh, just got a lot on my mind, that's all, lovey.
You go in the back and put your feet up. Go on. Me and Jack will finish this.
Oh, Tar. I'll go put the kettle on. There'll be a cup for each of you when you've done.
Right. Oh, she's dead nice, isn't she? Wish my mum had been like that.
What is she like?
What now? No idea. She ran off with some bloke when I was 10. My auntie brought me up.
Oh, that's rough. Well, for all her faults, they say what they like about our Vera. She's been a good mother. A lousy wife, but a good mother.
Is she really as jealous of you as she makes out? Like this dinner, for instance? Or is it just an act?
If you had me, wouldn't you be jealous, darling?
You're funny, you two. Always fighting, yet you stick together.
But that doesn't mean to say if I got a better offer, I wouldn't consider it.
Apart from anything else, Jack. I mean, apart from the fact that you're married, 20-odd years older than me, and I don't fancy you. We're working together, and I make it a strict rule never to fraternise under the same roof.
Ah, you're quite right, darling. I mean, if I want to get took on permanent at this place, then I've got to keep my nose clean, no bother.
Is that what you want? To work here permanent?
Yeah, but only as a stepping stone to my own pub, like. I mean, I did apply for this one, but Blondie beat me to the punch, didn't she? They've still got my name on the books. I've got the letter. So, if I work hard, get a bit of experience, Bob's your uncle. Just a matter of time, innit?
Tea's brewed. Yeah, and you can get a job for me as well.
That's a promise.
Apart from all else, it's ridiculous. I mean, how do you expect me to know at 9 o'clock in the morning what I fancy for my dinner? I've only just had my flipping breakfast. I mean, I might be in a cheese and onion mood, or it might be a tomato.
Or even a smoked salmon and cream cheese.
Yeah, what?
Look, Vera, for goodness sake, will you shut up about flipping barm cake? I'm up to here in barm cakes. You think we sold no else? Now, if there's something else I can get you.
Well, I did come in for some fancy cakes.
Right.
Yes, but seeing as how you won't change your daft new rules, well, I've changed my mind. I'll go take cafe. Yeah, their vanilla slices might be a copper or two dearer, but at least they'll let you buy what you want, when you want.
When did you ever wear a three-piece suit?
No, I haven't since my wedding day. Brown chalk stripe with a red kipper tie. But I could, that's what I'm saying, Betty. I could, I've got the figure for it, you see.
Yeah. Now, Dr. Lowther. Oh, there's a man could have stepped straight out of Burton's window. Always immaculates, Dr. Lowther. Did I mention that they're going away to this big society wedding in London? Well, not London, Surrey, actually. That's the posh part. It's down south.
I know we're sorry, Isilda, and no, you didn't. Anyway, why do I have to keep up with the Lowthers' social engagements?
Well, it's just that I'll be staying at the house again while they're away, on account of they don't trust nobody else. So, I was just wondering, like, if it would be convenient for me to come to you on Friday this week instead of tomorrow.
No, it wouldn't, because the flat is a bit of a pigsty at the moment, on account I had some friends round last night, but... Oh, yeah, all right, Hilda. OK. And in future, if you want to change our arrangements, ask me. You don't have to tell me what beautiful blue eyes I've got first.
He's a wimp. He's a mate. All right, he's a mate, but he's still a wimp. He's in the flaming clouds, all these stargazing, all the books he reads. I've no idea what the real world's like. It's a jungle out there. Cutthroat. Dog eat dog.
Soon we'll have if he stays in partnership with you, though, won't he?
Look, I'm doing him a favour, chum. I'm teaching him the economic facts of life. It's not a great big tea party with Father Christmas handing out little prezzies. You get what you graft for. No more and no less.
Right. Here's the deal, OK? I wasn't here last week to do me whack, so don't get me share of takings. I accept that, albeit reluctantly.
But I'm back now, and from here on in this partnership, in word and deed, it's 50-50. Shoulder to shoulder, and no unilateral decisions. Agreed?
No what?
Unilateral decisions.
Listen, pal, what I do with my sex life's my own affair.
It means, Greyhead, you don't go off making high-handed commitments without talking to me first.
Listen, pal, I'm the one that's burnt me bridges and chucked me other job in. I'm not flipping moonlighting, I'm doing this full time. So what happens if there's a decision to be made and you're not around?
So what happens if I ask for a share of my van money back?
Yeah, well, no sense in arguing about it. Excuse me a tick.
Well, that's good, that's established. What do you want, Kev, another pint?
Yeah, we'll have. Right.
Well, I don't know, love. You said it'd be just for a few days.
Yeah, but I've been thinking about it, Mrs. Fairclough, and it makes sense for both of us.
For both of us?
Yeah, well, work it out. What have you got to lose? You know the place will be kept in good nick. You've seen how I operate. You'll not have to worry about vandals or out like that. And there'll be a steady income coming in to boot.
Can I be sure of that?
On my oath, I'm going to make money, a lot of it. You watch me.
Hey up, here comes Tweedledee. Are you as keen on renting my yard as your mate here, Tweedledum? I mean, he's convinced he can make a go of it.
Renting it?
On a permanent basis. I mean, you are convinced you can make a go of it, aren't you?
I thought we just agreed.
No, what?
Unilateral decisions.
Yeah, so we'll have a board meeting about it, eh? Just striking while the iron was hot. Well, what do you think about it, Mrs. Fairclough?
Well, I have to admire your determination, but I've got to say this, lads. Before you can convince me to have faith in your partnership, you've got to convince me that you've got a partnership.
Nice one, Curly, mate. She was just on the point of saying yes.
How can we afford a weekly rental?
By earning it, that's how.
It's a gamble.
So I'm a gambler?
Well, I'm not, and it's a good job one of us has got his feet on the ground.
That's just where we're going to stay, on the ground. How are we ever going to take off if you keep putting a mockers on every bit of initiative I could come up with?
Well, that's not the...
Well, now we've sorted that one out, what are you having, Curly? It's my shout.
Reckons they don't have to open now. Now he reckons he's a great white grocer.
No wonder he's not got time to make us barm cakes, eh? Spends best part of his day in...
Oh, you're all right, girls. Cavalry's here.
I'm sorry. Come on in.
Must be nice to have a lie-in weekdays, mustn't it, Cheryl?
Yeah.
Can't do it when you're to work for a living, though, can you?
Look, I've said I'm sorry. I'm open now, aren't I?
Oh, here's another on part-time.
Well, heck, I won't ask what hit you.
Oh, thanks.
How long are you open for, till dinner, and then is it back to bed?
Look, are you coming in or not?
No, thanks, Chuck, no, we don't shop there. And neither do lasses. Come on, Cheryl.
Who brought that on?
Don't ask. You look as if you could use some help.
Would you mind? I've got a shop half full and I can't stand about like this.
Well, I did only come down for a tub of Marge, and I do have to get Tracy off to school, and...
You're a good one.
And I won't even charge you overtime.
Well, I suppose it's all right for bits of lads, but there comes a time when you need a secure job with a roof over your head. Thanks to Newton Ridley, my days of bone-crunching graft up and down ladders are numbered. Like your football stars, innit? Retiring to licensed trade.
Yeah, but football stars generally wind up with their own pubs, though, don't they?
Oh, you give me time. It's not what you know, son, it's who you know. Me and George Newton, like that.
You got a job to go to.
Hang on a minute. This here yard. Look, there's a mate of mine used to work with us in the paper yard till he went self-employed. Bought himself a job lot of video recorders. Can't move in his flat. Now, I bet he'd give you 20 quid if you let him store them in here. No questions. I'll put you in touch for a tenner.
Look, any mate of yours with a job lot of anything is no mate of mine, right?
What about you? You're half of this setup, aren't you? Easy money.
Worth thinking about.
Curly, those video recorders won't exactly have fallen off the back of a lorry. More than likely, they've drilled themselves a hole in a factory wall and walked out.
Oh, I see. You mean they're...
Got it in one.
You've got a shocking opinion of my mates, you.
I've got a shocking opinion of theirs and all, so if you don't mind, this is a place of work.
If that's the case, I'll be off. What about dishwashers?
Get out. Listen, Curly. If he comes in here and you're on your own with an offer, don't touch it.
Right.
Of anything.
Right.
This place is going to be as clean as a whistle, in every sense of the word.
Well, hang on, Teddy. It's only for a few days, remember?
Somebody gave you a paper with tomorrow's racing results on. You'd use it to catch paint.
Oh, no, look, Terry, I mean, do you want to spend every penny we earn on a yard we don't even need?
Every penny? What kind of a setup do you think this is? If we can't afford the rental on this place, we might as well pack it up now.
Once upon a time, there was a meat porter who thought he'd hit the big time.
And once upon a time, there was a bin man who thought he'd stop one.
Don't get personal, Teddy.
Look at it. Reckons his man flaming out.
It's betting. Have I not just carted 2 crates of light ales and 1 Lavinian tonic waters up them steps?
You've not stacked them on the shelves yet, though.
Oh, give us a chance. I'm sweating flipping blood.
Look, me and Arthur didn't buy you a window round, you know, so you could stand there getting a big fat belly. You can get out there and get up your ladder.
Vera, I cannot be doing 2 jobs at the same time. Now, have Art, I'm needed here. I have a responsibility.
Your responsibility is to them folk that want the windows washed.
Well, would I let them down?
Of course you'd let them down.
Betty, will you tell my good wife, am I or am I not needed in this pub?
Well, we need somebody to hump crates, that's true.
Thank you.
And to be quite honest, he's not making too bad a job of it.
All right, then you can stay. Just till that Bet Lynch gets back, and then you're out. I'm not standing here watching my ale go sour while you're leering at her all day.
Vera, come on, love, playtime's over.
For some it is.
Oh, must be hard, Jack.
Murder. What is?
Being the victim in a tug of love.
Oh, you said it, love. It's murder.
Vera, Bet Lynch. How many other women are there in your life?
Don't even ask me. It's something I've always had to live with. I've had this fatal fascination for women, and I don't know why. Could you tell us, as a woman, what makes me so attractive?
It's a mystery to me, Jack.
Right, isn't it? It's a mystery. It's all a mystery of sex.
All right. All right, let's let bygones be bygones.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, he did say he was sorry, but I'm not one to bear a grudge. Like with them Claytons. I mean, there might be a bunch of toe rags, but you won't hear me say naught about them. Except good riddance, that's what I say.
Is that right?
Clear out my head as far as I'm concerned.
No.
Right, then.
Well, did you want anything?
No, I only called in to tell you, well, I'll be shopping here again.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll have to fly because I only slipped out because the insurance man's coming.
Yeah, well, Vera, I'm very pleased to hear you'll be shopping with us again. And I trust we can expect your Jack to come round and clean the windows now and again.
Oh, I've told him. I said, look, you're chucking that window round over my dead body. But just give him a couple of days, eh? Right, see ya. Oh, and Al. Thanks for that.
I thought you'd gone off the idea.
Oh, where?
Well, you've not been pestering me to rent it since we last spoke.
Well, you said you'd think about it. That's good enough for me.
I'd be very unhappy if you were doing anything illegal, Terry.
That's not my scene. Honest.
Where does Curly fit into all this?
Glad you asked me that.
So you're really on your own?
No, he'll come round. Give him time. Needs time, does Curly.
Must say you seem a very unlikely partnership.
Yeah, don't we? But I'm going to make a success of this business, whether he comes in with me or not. And whether you rent me this yard or not. Of course, I'd prefer it if you did. But if you don't, it's okay.
Well, Terry, I'll tell you what I'll do. You can have it for a trial period. We'll see how it works out, and if either of us are unhappy, we'll call it a day. How does that suit you?
You'll not be sorry.
I hope not. But I haven't a clue what to ask for it. What were you thinking?
How about £10 a week?
I think you might make something of yourself. All right, £10 a week. That should give you a chance at that. But it's not permanent, you understand.
Thanks very much, Mrs. Fairclough.
Good luck, Terry.
Yeah, Al, mate, let me look it up.
Well, what's this?
What do you think it is? Your friendly neighbourhood window cleaner, bringing a smile to your windows and a song to your heart. And don't say you won't fill it up, because I've gone and locked myself out.
I thought you were tied up at Rovers.
Well, I am, but it doesn't mean to say I'd neglect you. I mean, reliability, that's my middle name.
Yeah, like mine's Rocky fella. It's all right.
Yeah, I didn't expect to see you for a month. Do you mean to say you're doing 2 jobs at the same time?
Exactly.
Well, in that case, Jack, I will fill your bucket with pleasure.
Fill it with water, Alf, it works better.
Jack, don't work, I'm impressed. And I might say surprised.
I'll tell you something. So am I, but keep it to yourself.
Terry, sit down. I've been wanting a word. Now, I had a word with Mike Baldwin about the yard, and he reckons maybe there's something in it. Maybe we'd be justified in approaching Rita about it. But money's going to be a problem, a big problem. As you know, the van takes up most of our resources already, so we couldn't spend, say, more than 15 quid a week on the yard. And I think you should let me do all the talking.
Do you?
I think she's got a soft spot for me, Mrs. Fairclough.
Oh, yeah?
Not like that, Kevin.
Oh, yeah.
But I think I can get it for a good price.
Like 20 quid?
It's possible.
Well, then she must go a bundle on me because she's letting me have it for 10. 10 quid a week, Curly. Like I said, for the trial period. Only it's not going to be just for the trial period because I'm going to make this business work. With or without you. So decide now. If you're in 100%. If not, get out, stay out. I'll buy you out.
Make your mind up, son.
Too right, Curly, in or out? No just in or out?
In.
Pardon?
In.
That's what I thought you said. Right. I'll see you tomorrow down at the yard, straight after you've been round, okay?
All right. You know what they say? When the going gets tough.
I've sorted out your brown mild.
Oh.
You've got a new bit of ready to go on. I've had a look at your shelves. You won't need help bringing up tonight, not unless if they all go berserk on pineapple juice.
And you've done all that without me asking you.
I've got eyes in me, do you know?
Oh, I love it.
Do you know, I could really take to this trade, given half a chance.
Well, keep up the good work. Have a word with George Newton. You might get half a chance, love.
Just dreaming. Hey, any news from the Dragon's Lair?
No, not a word. I don't know what she's going to do.
Has she been in touch with the brewery?
Not as far as I know, love, no.
Do you reckon she's in real lumber,
Oh, I'm not going to speculate.
You know, she wants to be careful. Because if anybody really wanted to drop her in it, all they got to do is ring up and say she's back. And if she hasn't, well then.
Hey, we'll have none of that nonsense from round here.
Not everybody's as nice as me and thee, Betty. Anyway, I'll call back when you get busy, yeah?
Okay.
Ta-ra, then.
Ta-ra, lovely.
No seats here, and there's Sam Tinling Cafe, saying, do I know anybody as wants to come just to fill coach up, making me look a right fool.
Well, maybe there's somebody's dropped out. Fred Turnbull, I shouldn't wonder, with his Myrtle being the way she is.
He was never full up to start with.
Well, that's what I was led to believe.
Who by?
Tom Etherington.
Well, it was Tom Etherington that told Sam Tyndall. When did you speak to Tom Etherington then?
Well, I never spoke to him in person, no.
No, well, there you are, you've admitted it.
I don't have to sit here being interrogated.
Hey, I'm not bothered. You go to Southport. And I'll tell you this, there's folks dreading that ukulele of yours, just dreading it.
In doghouse, then.
It's a curse more than anything, you know, being attractive to women.
Don't I know it? Our Vera took one look at that Gloria, and I knew I was in trouble. Now, I've done nothing, not raised one finger. I can feel her eyes burning holes in my back now.
Gloria? She's not even looking at you.
She daren't. Our Vera I'm talking about.
In his element, you know, because he's getting paid to hang around licensed premises.
He doesn't hang around here, he stirs himself. No, come on. Give him a bit of credit, love.
If I did that, I'd be digging my own grave.
Oh, I owe the till. A large brandy. Don't forget it, will you, Betty?
No, love. You do know that it's the drayman's day tomorrow.
Whatever has that got to do with me, Betty?
If you're going to be like that.
Well, that's how it is, isn't it?
How was your cruise?
Oh, come on through, Mavis. I'll tell you all about it.
Right,
Righto.
Hey, I'd love to know what went on with her and that queer fella.
Have you got no imagination, Vera?
It's not to it.
You'll better ask Mavis then.
She won't find out out her. She's not interested enough. She'll not tell.
I'm invisible.
Not to everybody, you know.
You're not playing in my yard.